Hello, my name is Dr. Zimberman and this is a short video about how to use the camera for building in Second Life. So we have our cursor that we control with the mouse. The first concept is to set our focus on a certain object in the scene. Therefore we hold down the Alt button with our index finger and we see that our cursor is changing into this magnifying glass. Now clicking any object in the scene will set the focus of the camera onto this object. Like this, I can just click any object in the scene to change my focus. If the object is far away, the focus will be on the entire object, but if the object is closer by, you can set the focus on a certain face as well. Now we are going to navigate the camera in the scene by using the three-step navigation. Step 1, we're going to use one finger. This is zoom mode. For step 2, we're going to use two fingers, and that will bring us into rotation mode. And step 3, where we're going to use three fingers, is pan mode. So first of all, step 1, zoom mode with one finger, and we already have this finger, it's our index finger down on the Alt button. So I'm going to click an object, but I'm going to hold down the left mouse button as well. Now, I'm in zoom mode. If I move my mouse forward and backward, I will zoom in and out, like this. Moving the mouse left and right will rotate my camera around the object. So I can zoom in and out and rotate around the object. Step 1, zoom mode. Now for step 2, rotation mode, we're going to add our pinky on the control button. I'm just going to use two fingers, so I'm going to add the pinky on the control button. Now, if I move my mouse forward and backward, I'm rotating up and down around the object. Left and right doesn't really change. It's again left and right rotation. But I can now even move my mouse freely around and rotate completely around this object. I can go back to step 1 by removing the pinky, zoom in, placing the pinky to freely rotate, remove the pinky, zoom out, and like this I can go around the object where I've set my focus and focus in on any part of it I want. Then we come to step 3. So we have two fingers down already. We're going to add the ring finger on shift. And this brings us in pan mode. If I'm going to move the mouse back and forward now, I'm going to move the camera up and down. Left and right, I'm moving the camera left and right. In a straight line, pan mode. I can go back to step 2 by removing the ring finger, position my camera how I want it, adding the ring finger for pan mode, and move the camera. In general, you will always go up by one step. So you go from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. In the other direction, from step 3, you might want to go back to 2 or directly to step 1. Okay, a few words about moving the camera around in the scene. The first thing you want to do is go to Preferences, Move in View, and here check this box, Disable Camera Constraints. Otherwise, the camera will be limited in what it can do. The first option we have is following alt clicks on different objects or surfaces. So I'm going to click an object, zoom in, maybe rotate a bit, click a following surface, click this one, click that one, and this way you can navigate yourself around in a scene. For large distances, it's the most handy is to zoom out and then to pan the camera. This is in fact a complete sim. You can see you can easily move the camera that way by panning, move the camera around the whole scene. Another option we have is the use of the shortcut Shift H in Edit. So I'm going to edit this cube here and then I hit Shift H and this zooms my camera in onto the object, which is pretty handy when you're building. Then we have the Firefox camera tools. You find the button over here. If you don't have it in your toolbar, then right-click toolbar buttons and you have all the options. Just drag it into your toolbar. So these are the camera tools. I can take a certain camera position somewhere and store it by this little eye here, icon. And now it is stored. I can be anywhere else with my camera, and just clicking the other one will bring my camera back over there. Then another way is to use your avatar. Hitting escape 1 or 2 times will bring the camera back to where your avatar is. So I'm going to hit escape and my camera gets back to where my avatar is positioned. Combination with the camera tools, I can go back to that spot, hitting escape, go back to that spot. And that way you can easily switch between 2 positions, like you're building over there, you have a ZimberLab Resor over here, 2 positions on the sim. Then one last thing I should mention is the telephoto or enlarged zoom, which can be handy with tiny prims. When I zoom into this prim, at a certain moment, well, there's some clipping and I can't zoom in any further, and then the telephoto comes in handy. This goes by hitting Control 0, and with every time I hit Control 0, I can zoom further in on this object, and this gets reset by Control 9. Like this, you can really get close to an object. So this was it. Thank you for watching, have fun building, and see you in Second Life.